So we kind of we in
Wait
a
a minute.
little bit of a different place.
Uh-huh.
So I think the first key is, in order to ask that question, we would have to ask the same question that we posed for the men to the women. Are women, like what Red Pill was alluding to, are women emotionally detached from sex? Can a majority of women emotionally detach from sex?
I just wanted to move the conversation on, but I'm glad you did it there.
Mm-hmm.
You want to
Are
answer?
yeah.
Majority of women are not emotionally attached to sex.
Are not emotionally attached.
Are not. The majority of women are financially attached to sex.
So if he got money, she stay.
He
The
got
more money
money.
you make, the more pussy you get.
That sounds like prostitution.
That's a
That
lot.
ain't,
Do
I
you
fucked a
know? Do you
nigga.
know that there is a high number of sex workers? Those women are not emotionally attached to sex. Majority of women keep niggas around because of money, not because of sex.
What if
But the
we
majority,
told you? What if we told you that OnlyFans is like less than 1% of women?
I'm talking about the women that are out there fucking for money for real.
But I know we understand. But I'm saying that you think majority of women are out here fucking for money,
that's what I was about
huh?
to ask.
Yes. I don't care if you're not listen, you don't have to say that you women do not fuck niggas for no benefit. Meaning emotional shit is not enough for women now. That's not
Mm.
enough. You could give a bitch the best dick in your life. She's not gonna put you as a priority over the nigga that's giving her money.
So you saying digmatize is fake?
Yes. I'm saying that it's at an all-time low now. I'm not saying that it never existed, but I'm saying in 2024,
Them hoes broke.
I disagree. I don't think that hoes are the minority. I just think they the loudest. Right? So I do think the majority of women, um, they get emotionally attached with sex. The vast majority of women. I think that hoes are so loud, they try to convince the average woman that no, girl, you ain't got it. And that's why y'all be waking up with bitches in y'all bed asking, what are we now? Right? Yeah, y'all all figure that out, right? That they start having sex with you because they casual, and then 3 months later they stalking you. They calling your phone. They want to go through your phone to figure out who else you talking to.
They can
But
start
you're
off
not
like,
supposed to be attached.
but who they doing
And
that
girls
more of
will fuck
though?
niggas that they like. Them niggas do not have to give them nothing.
But
I don't know why you
that's not
think
the
men are
majority.
paying for these women's sex. These
That's
girls
but
will be fucking in the middle of Burger King parking lot
but
on the
I'm
first link.
but that's not the
I used to work
majority.
at McDonald's. I'm telling you, what the girls go in the McDonald's parking lot over a little bit of conversation and somebody telling her she's pretty. They tap if a man tap into a woman emotions, he could have her way more than a woman that tap in with money. If you run out of money, she gonna be gone. You tap into a woman's emotion, that would sell her kids for you. Sell
Kid.
her kids for
I don't
you.
think that's
I'm
the
telling
majority
you.
though. I don't
I
think
agree
that's the majority.
with Sherelle. I think it's the majority of women who, because we are emotional creatures, that we like, that's our nature. We're built that way. So I think it's possible for us to have unattached, but the overwhelmingly majority of women are attached because that's why it's so hard to let them go. That's why digmatized is a thing. That's why you spin the block. That's what, you know what I mean? Because it's not the dick was that good. Sorry, not sorry, but I love you, or I'm emotionally attached, or I can't let you go. So yeah.
Yeah, but then he break her heart a couple times and she find herself, she out of there. The nigga that money is gonna have that girl coming back. I'm telling you.
They don't got no money, Mary. Where
I'm about to
is the
say,
money?
what money she talking about?
I don't know, because they ain't got it. I don't know what you talking
I'm just saying
They
that
do
it's not
not
the
got no
majority.
He
money.
broke.
I have a
But the
question. How
majority of
much
the
money?
kids in
How
this
much?
country do not got no money.
It's
These
not
girls
the
is in
it's
love
not
with.
the majority.
How you think women fall in love with men or who are in prison?
The majority of
They
women are
fall in
fucking with
love
niggas
with
for a
prison men.
benefit.
They may be
2024, majority of women are fucking with niggas for a benefit. For a benefit.
Keisha
They're
Mary.
Baby
just
don't
That
know
they're
get
just the
no
no,
money.
loudest.
So much shit. It's a
Mary.
lot of women
As
that got so much shit
It's
on their
not saying
own.
that it's not a benefit. It's just saying that money is not the only benefit. They'll fuck them off emotional attachment first.
Keisha
They can
baby
have a
daddy
man
ain't
that's
got no
saying
job.
they'll have a man in their phone as rent, and you know who they're really gonna be in love with? The one they emotionally attached to. And people and their friends gotta tell them, girl, don't fuck up your bag. But she don't care because she like him.
The
She like
emotional
him.
attachment.
2024.
Come on now.
Yes, emotional attachment is way more than your financial attachment. And you may not understand that because you are married and you are in that relationship, but the majority of women are attached emotionally. Like Sherelle said, that's how you end up the women end up falling for the man that's in prison, because you know why? He is telling her all those sweet nothings and she will fill up his commissary. He done took her to a whole nother level of everything. Like she mailing her panties to him because he said, I love you. He done said, when I get home, and what's she doing? When he get home, he may have 50, but because he know he got her here, because it's here. It's here. A lot of women are sapiosexuals, which people don't realize. You get them here first, they will sit back. Now, there are women who are having sex for money, right? They will want that financial stability, but overall, it's emotional. It's straight emotional.
But
Straight
those
emotional.
Soldier Slim said,
like you
even
said,
Soldier Slim said, it ain't nothing for me to take over a strong mind. Even Eve couldn't tell a bitch that love was blind.
But like you said,
these women are letting broke niggas beat them. Girl,
but
please.
listen, it's like you said, it's a mental thing. It's not because of the dick. He just said, are women attached to sex? We're talking strictly about sex, not what a nigga telling
No,
you.
we said emotionally. That's why emotionally.
Well, not money. You said it was
Yes,
money.
you said money. We talking about emotional.
What I'm saying is you guys are saying that you're getting attached to a nigga's mind. Like a mind.
No, that's not what we said. We said that we as women, right? When he gets to our mind, we fucking him. We didn't say the other way around. We said because he's talking
emotionally attached to his mind, not his sex.
No, we're not attached to his mind.
You just said he could say, y'all saying
he's saying that
a nigga could use his mind, could mind fuck you and you be stuck, right? That's what you're saying. A nigga could mind fuck you and you be stuck. He's strictly asking based off of dick and dick alone. Are you emotionally attached to his dick alone? No, a nigga that's mind fucking you, yes, he could take advantage of you. Of course he could take advantage of you if he's mind fucking you. But what I'm saying, as far as dick and dick alone, that's a benefit. Women use that as a benefit. Women take to their advantage the benefit of what they could get off of giving niggas some play.
I think that women who and it's just my opinion, no judgment. Women who have sex with a bunch of men, especially prostitutes, are severely broken. Women who do not care about what goes inside of their body tend not to give a fuck about what comes out of it. These women will do drugs. These women are not normal. These sex working women, these women are on drugs. These women will sell their children for drugs. These women don't even care about the lives that they create inside of them. These girls are going to Planned Parenthood more than they go and get a pap smear. I am telling you, that woman is damaged. And I refuse to believe that the majority of women in the world is just damaged like that. The place you have to go mentally to be able to allow strangers inside of your body for $40? Come on. No way.
What I'm telling you is
no way.
Cheaper than that.
It's bigger than what people think. Just because you don't see this person on the internet selling her pussy, or you don't see this person doing this and that for a pussy, for whatever. There is women out there that are dealing with men strictly for their benefit. They may not be out there fucking 100 niggas, but let me keep this nigga right here because I know my bills is gonna get.
And Mary, you
can get more money from a nigga not fucking them.
But it's not about
once they fuck you, they gonna move on. The possibility be given you get more money than the possibility of sex. They show you more time, attention, and money
We'll take it
when they didn't even get the sex.
I get that.
What I'm saying, Mary, is that it's not a benefit because most women are not orgasming, and I know that because I work in this industry. So it's not about the dick is a benefit because it's really not. It's really not. Like, I ain't even doing it right. You see what I'm saying?
No,
so
I'm not saying the dick is the benefit. I'm saying what he makes.
I'm just saying, just in terms of to that point, I really disagree with because it's not the benefit of the dick. It's the benefit of you got my mind, and whatever you saying to me, I'm gonna believe, I'm gonna trust because I'm emotionally attached to you. Right? It's not the dick because
that's what I'm saying. So you're emotionally attached to him based off of what he is telling you and what he is feeding your mind, not based off of the dick
how he makes you feel, because we are fillers, right?
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
He got my mind, he got my body.
Right. But his question was, are women emotionally attached to sex and sex alone? That's what I'm trying to touch on the basis of. We're not talking about what he telling you and how he make you feel, because majority of women are majority of women love language can be words of affirmation. You're gonna fall for this broke nigga because he's telling you what you want to hear.
Yes.
Let me add this because this wasn't really a question I was wanting to pose, but the question that with the path Will was going, I decided to pose it. Right. So here's the better wording. So it's my fault. I apologize. Right. Are women having sex with men without emotional attachment en masse? I think that's the framing of the question that would have been posed if I had worked through it. So are women just fucking how men are fucking, or are they fucking, or are they only fucking, the majority of women only fucking because they have an attachment to that man?
I feel like they go into it unattached.
So they give their body with no attachment initially. The majority of women.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't have a connection. Hold on, let me clarify. They don't have a connection. They just fucking.
Right, initially.
Majority of women?
Yes, I believe so.
Damn. Okay.
And then they try to renegotiate the contract.
Yeah.
I don't think
I don't agree. It ain't that easy.
Let me organize this. Let me organize.
From sex.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all do a terrible job of organizing the conversation. Latricia, you there?
I'm here.
I had to fight with the other ladies to let you talk. Go ahead.
No, I'm good. I agree with Mary and I agree with Sherelle. I'm sorry if I say your name wrong. Because I have a friend.
How you agree with both of them?
Because I have a friend that's in a relationship, right? She's fucking with two guys. One, she's in love with because she's stigmatized. Okay, she's in love with him. Another, she's fucking him because she say, "You're gonna give me that cash app," bam. So women can be in a relationship, getting dicked down by two men, and one is because monetary benefits, and the other because she's emotionally.
All right. Let me ask you a question. When you had two men that you were having sex with at the same time, were you doing it for the same reason your friend's doing it?
See, you ain't gonna try to play me like that.
But, wait! I ain't playing. You just I'm just. You see? Hey, Cheek, you see what I hit her with the Lizzo. Lizzo is beautiful. Yeah, you look like Lizzo. Who the fuck you talking to? Right? That's literally what me.
Like if it's not a problem, if you don't think it's a problem, why we can't?
But I will say this, like I was married for 19 years, right, before I divorced. And I will say some of the things that I hear women go through now, it sounds bad, but I probably would have done some of the things that they're doing now in my marriage.
Damn. All right, so
and I say that.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you, Latrice. Let me ask you a couple questions. All right, because I want to understand the ideology. So the question: do you think I'm
not that friend?
Oh no, we definitely telling her. We definitely tell her. You told us. You told 435 people.
No, I'm saying I read something
about her. We go.
That's what she said.
I'm like, no, I'm not that friend.
It's on the internet. It's forever.
That's
damn, bro. It's never us, man. So, what do you think the majority of women nowadays are having sex with men without an emotional attachment to said man?
I do.
Wow. Now, what are the things that you see the young girls doing? You like, you know what? That's smart. I wish I would have done that. What are those things? Give me two.
Of course, we didn't have Cash App, but I would have said, "Give me some money." I mean, I would have asked straight up and like, "Want it? Give me." Wow. And not really as much as being a prostitute, but if it's somebody we've been dealing with whatever, hey, here's my account.
So if you was married and
hold on, Will, because every time you ask a question, we start talking about kinky sex for some reason.
She said if she
Nah,
said
hold on,
if he had cash,
He
hold
asked
on.
me, what am I
Let
seeing now when
me
you talk about
don't.
it?
All right, y'all start to
Go
mess
ahead.
me up. I got questions in my head.
Go
Nah, I
ahead.
done forgot the shit. So you don't think sex is equal exchange?
I do. I mean, but sometimes it depends on the circumstance of who you're dealing with. Somebody mentioned spinning the block, right? So, true story. Going by my situation, my ex constantly texts, calls, trying to hook up. First thing he says is, um, "I can't find somebody that did the things that you used to do sexually." Okay, so it's like, okay. So that by itself, this spinning the block and some of this other stuff is like mind blowing when you talk about emotionally being attached sexually, putting it on a woman, but sometimes it's the men also.
What?
Versus just,
Let's treat. Okay,
anyway.
so let me ask you a pointed question. Can you have sex with a man without emotional attachment?
Can I nail? Yeah.
Yeah, you're saying after 20 years of marriage, you damn right, basically.
Yep.
Okay. Did you feel confined in the marriage in terms of sex?
I did, because let me tell you also, because I've been listening to y'all talk and it's kind of hard for me to get in because I had to mute. But going back to somebody mentioned something about sex, right? I was told in my marriage, if you didn't do XYZ when I tell you to, or have sex when I tell you to, we can't do XYZ. So we're looking at a control thing. It's going back to what I was saying earlier, but the conversation kind of took off when I was talking about marriage, whatever, and leaders and, things like that. So my perspective on a lot of stuff is totally different.
Okay. Do you admire your friend?
Heck no.
See, this where
But
you
I'm
start
not
to.
doing this in a committed relationship. She's in a committed relationship. So she's playing two men.
why do you
It
have a
ain't too
friend like
committed.
that?
It ain't
Let
too
me.
committed.
Well, that's true.
What'd you say, Cheeky? And then Will can ask his question. What'd you say?
I just don't like this. This kind of go. It's a little off topic, so I don't want to ask it. So I think Will's will be on topic. So go ahead, Will.
Will
Change
ain't
the
been on
topic,
topic all night.
Yo, my
Go ahead,
man.
Will. Go ahead, Will. Go ahead.
You change the topic, Chicky, because we're gonna change it too.
Yeah, Will ain't been on topic all night, Cheeky. So you might as well go ahead and go.
No, I'm on topic. It's just slowly as things
Well, you
come
know
to
what?
light.
We move it too slow for you, Will. That's
Yeah.
what it is. All right, let Will go first because he was trying to, and then Cheek, you can ask your question.
So using a marriage. So if your ex or a guy who you was fond of would have said, "Hey, I give you $20 for a picture," you would have said, "Okay, well, here's the picture," and you would have got the $20. That's what you're saying?
Not $20 now.
Well, $40, $200,
A picture, no.
$1,000.
For a picture, no. I mean, no.
So we're gonna see where this limit goes. $2,000.
You said what?
$2,000 for a picture. You would have gave it to him, and you wouldn't have told your husband.
And I went out told my husband?
Yeah.
Okay, so you asking while I was married?
Yes.
I would have told him somebody asked.
But would you send the picture?
No.
Anybody?
2 G's. I 2 G's.
His dudes out here clearing out saving accounts for OnlyFans girl just to meet up with a hug. So trust me, I can go up to like the $60,000 range where that one guy paid this girl $60,000 to meet up for a hug, and then the very next week she put out an Instagram post with her and her actual real man in Puerto Rico or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So where does the limit begin or stop when it becomes okay? I'm not okay with transactional, or I am okay with transactional.
She was saying that she see what the young girls are doing. She's saying that she would have created more transactions. So I think she not denying that. She's just saying would she have done that to her husband at that time? And she's saying right now 2000 don't seem like she would do it. Now, if you lay out 2000 and go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, you got it.
Well, I'm saying, yeah, people. I mean, ain't no atheist in the foxhole, right? You'd be surprised what people do when the money get in front of them. But we have to go off what she's saying because it don't seem like she told a lie yet. She been wilding. So she ain't no liar for what I gathered so far. You know what I'm saying?
So it's a limit.
I'm
It's a
keeping
limit.
it real. Hey. So.
Yeah. All right, Chief, what was your question?
So, I mean, it's a mix between. So the question I was going to ask was why keep friends like that around that have a relationship and you cheat and she's cheating and you know about it? Why keep that friend? One, and then the second part of it is we already had this discussion before, right? Where the older women see what the younger women are doing and won't say anything because they understand, like, yeah, like she's not the only person that has been on this panel to say this. This is not new information to us. And the young dude's been trying to tell y'all, okay. And it's weird hearing men say they don't think women can have sex detached from emotion, but say women are hoes. Most women are hoes. How does that work? How do you gather?
Most women are not hoes.
How do you gather a high body count or a body count of whatever you think it is, and you think that women still have this emotional attachment to sex? I think after just being outside and after just seeing how women move, they have learned to adapt as best as they can. That doesn't mean that they may not be suppressing emotions, because if that's the case, I think men suppress emotions too. Right? I think men can have and do have sex and get emotionally connected, but they suppress it because they know it's probably not the right. And I think women do the same thing too, because I know women that have had an orgasm, but she not with that nigga for whatever reason. It has nothing to do with sex. Best sex of her life, she not with him. I don't know why we think women can't categorize men and go, oh no, he had good dick, but he didn't have this. He had sex. Women can have sex with men detached with their emotions, and a lot of it, if you talk to these women long enough, you start hearing these stories when they were young and when they learn how to detach. Like, there's a lot of shit that goes on that we're not really factoring in, and a lot of things that we're not talking about. Like, when you hear women's stories, their stories are pretty tragic when it comes to sexual encounters. Not all, but it seems like a lot. And how many times we heard black women go, we don't talk about the uncles that touched us. How many of y'all been touched by uncles? And these are their words. So either they're over exaggerating the amount of women that are black, or just women in general that get sexually, whatever, to somebody they know, and that causes them to detach, or they're under. But it can't be both. We can't say all women are hoes, but they don't know how to detach, and then we can't say women get touched by uncles and aunties or whatever, but no one knows how to detach. It's just not making sense.
Actually, we can say both, because a woman can have a high body count and still like all those dudes.
You telling me a woman can have 100 bodies and be like, I loved all 100 of them?
The average woman is not going to have 100 bodies.
I didn't say love.
Let me
I said like.
Wait, stop. I think 10 is relatively high. In my brain, 10 bodies is
low,
great.
baby.
Are we saying 10? You think women can actually love and like?
I didn't say love.
What is emotional contact? Wait. So
I have an answer for that.
You mean clarification? Are you saying like or attracted to?
What is emotional? What's emotional attachment? Before we go,
if you like somebody, a like is an emotion. Most women, at the minimum, the majority of the dudes they fuck, they like him, like stuff about him, and like him. The majority of women when they fuck a guy.
If that's the case, most men like they women. Oh man, she cool. She let me in. Is when she start asking questions like,
I slept with many girls that I didn't like as a person. I didn't like them at all. I wanted to ask. Her personality was good. She was boring. Men can easily actually fuck a woman that they don't like. We can fuck a woman that we dislike. Men can fuck women that
are
they
not set up like men, and women have this. We do have this new age women who think they can be set up like men, and they suffering We they home girls. Your home girl, our home girl, they crying. Them hoes is miserable. They stunting for y'all. They stunt for y'all. They is not like, okay, let's get this clear. You think women would pay? You think women would get out her bed at 3 o'clock in the morning and go to a random strip where they had a bunch of men selling dick and pay $40 for it? Yes. Never happened. You would never see a prostitute ring with a bunch of men. You know why? Because dick is free. So if women would just want a dick and dick, they could get it. Dick is a dime a dozen. It ain't even $40. It's a dime a dozen. Women want to like the man she's having sex with. Yeah, a desperate woman. Yeah, if she's in desperate need, she'll fuck for money. It is what it is. So she wants that. But other than that, most women are having sex with men because they like them. And then there's the fun girl. And let me tell you something about a fun girl. Just because a fun girl decides to go fuck 4 or 5 niggas this night, because she heartbroken over the nigga that don't want her. She in love with the man that don't want her. They sing about it in songs. Now she think that, okay, I'm trying to get over the man that I love, so I'm going to go fuck 10 different... Bruh. You fucking different niggas because
she's not heartbroken. She's not heartbroken over a nigga just because of dick. She's not heartbroken over a nigga. The point
is, she's emotionally attached to the dick. Emotionally attached. She's not emotionally. She's emotionally attached to that man. Majority of women are only having sex because they're emotionally attached. She's trying to kill that emotional attachment for that man by thinking that she's gonna have sex with other men, and this shit never works. This shit never works.
But just because she's not emotionally attached does not make her a hoe. Let me clarify that for y'all too. A woman that knows how to detach herself from sex with another man does not make her a hoe. It does not.
What makes her?
Everybody has their own definition of hoe. Because
what makes her a hoe?
Think if you have sex with one person, you're a hoe.
There are very logical women that know what they sign up for. Yes, a majority of women are emotional thinkers, but there is logical women out there that know what they sign up for, and they are not hoes. They understand this is what we're doing, this is the agreement, this is what I'm here for, and that's that. That does not make them a hoe. Everybody's level. I don't know if y'all seen our podcast from way back when it started a couple years ago. Like what I say is levels to the whole shit.
Okay, no, it's not levels to the whole shit. It's whole shit. Y'all like to sprinkle glitter on whole shit and try to redesign it and redefine whole. No, whole shit is whole shit. And if hoes wasn't ashamed for doing whole shit, they wouldn't try to change the definition of whole shit. What I'm so proud to everybody say I'm a hoe, standing that shit firmly. Don't try to make excuses for it. I don't want to care. I don't care who touched you. I don't care who broke your heart. If you confidently. Why every time we gotta question these hoes, they got a story. You ain't gonna find one hoe who ain't gonna try to tell you why she a hoe. Because everybody's definition of a hoe is different. My uncle did this, my daddy did that, my brother wasn't there, my sister wasn't there, my mama died. They always got an excuse. You don't like being a hoe, you got an excuse for that shit.
Sound like a Tyler Perry movie.
Not truly who you is. You acting out your nature, and you don't want to take no accountability to step back into what you really is. You're not logical. You're not a man. You are never going to be more logical than a man. That's not your energy. That shit is masculine. That doesn't even operate on the female side of the brain. You're an emotional being. Accept what the fuck you are.
Again,
they logical for a reason. They them for a reason. Be you. Be you. And then find a way to make it work for being a woman.
That's not everybody. Everybody was raised different, so they have different levels of what they know and what they understand. That's not everybody.
They have different responsibilities.
Everybody want to put something in a bubble of this is how men act, this is how women act. That's never the case. That's not gonna be the case. It will never be reality.
A woman has a different responsibility over her body. You are being entered. You will end up with a child and with a man you don't even know his name. You will catch the disease way faster than he will catch the disease. You have more responsibility over your body.
Of course. I never said
why you trying to move like a man. That's why.
I never. Not being attached to somebody emotional does not mean you're moving like a man.
Men don't get attached to women in a physical manner. They're physical.
You're moving like a man. Sometimes you're moving logically.
But I think
like a man.
But I guess the point in here though has to be the majority.
And like I said, in regards to
a minority.
Sex with having multiple. Sorry, D.
No, I was saying it's. I mean, both of y'all have your points, but it's either as a majority of it or as a minority. It doesn't matter how you do the point of view. Somebody's got to be majority in it, and somebody's got to be a minority. It's always gonna be ones and twos. That's the exception to the policy or to the situation, but there's always going to be a majority or minority, no matter how you do it. Man, if you single one situation out, there's still a majority in the situation of it. They're still minority. So somebody, no matter how much you want to single out one situation or a couple, there's still a majority that's going to override that, or still my minority, no matter how you say.
Okay, this fantasy world, great. It looks great. Women do this, men do that. That looks great. But you are not in love with everybody that you've had sex with. You are not. You are not. You're not in love with everybody. But what I'm saying is, if you're saying that, women need to be who they are, they're supposed to be emotional this, emotionally that, emotionally this. No, you're not emotionally attached to everybody that you have sex with. So no, you don't have to be that. You don't have to be that.
So I'm just trying to, I need to get some clarity. Are we saying that most of the men on the panel, y'all have just had sex with women y'all absolutely do not like?
People, they will pay to have sex with women that they don't like.
I'm asking the men. I'm trying to understand what they're saying. Because if we're saying emotional connection, it's just liking the person that you're with. I'm sorry, but I think most men like the people that they're having sex with, right? Or no?
We just like that booty sometimes, bro. We literally just like that booty.
I mean, who ain't never had a 1 o'clock in the morning, man? Come on, now.
So wait, but you even with that 1 o'clock in the morning, she's not this piece of meat. She's a sex doll.
Guys. So yeah, Cheek. There we don't even have to be attracted, let alone like her.
How many women have you fucked that you're not even attracted to though?
Chicky, there's glory holes.
Hold on, y'all. Come on.
Y'all niggas is wild.
I probably like
not even attracted to y'all niggas can't be.
Like
y'all gotta be better.
A good percentage. Let me tell you how the night works, bro.
Wait, hold on. Hey, Ham, before you even get through the night, give me the percentage. What is the percentage of women that you was not even attracted to?
30%.
30, nigga, you what?
30%.
Plenty. It was a
slaying dragons. They can slay their own dragons.
I'm sorry, 30% of women.
But Cheeky, here's the thing though.
You don't even find attractive.
I always use the timeline thing. The timeline is between 7 and 9 o'clock, the baddies is gone. Between 10 and 11 o'clock, the averages is gone. Between 1 and 3, you left with what you left with. And if you out there just seeking a nut, then yeah, most dudes gonna be like, man, listen, I just need some pussy. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You may not fit the stature of what it is that I'm looking for, but goddamn it, that pussy wet. So guess what? I'm about to get that pussy. Let's just be honest.
There's gotta be something y'all like about it.
Let me tell you.
You live in a fantasy world.
Let me tell you, Tiki. I was at the Waffle House one time, and some of these baddies I know, they looked at me and said, "You going home with her?" I say, "I just got to make it happen tonight. It is what it is." They said, "Well, you should have said something. We could have got it with her, not tonight. You just want to." So we'll knock this down and keep it moving.
Y'all, but no, look, I can wait, hold on. I can understand, right? 10%. This nigga said 30, bro.
No, I'm just trying to keep it a buck. Because here's the thing. Yeah, here's the thing, right? She looked like a barilla, but she got a little ass. She like, all right, fuck it.
Guess what she about to get? Just being honest. Ham, how many situations you been in? You been like, bro,
no,
you see what I'm saying?
Y'all gotta be better.
So 30% is for a man who can already get attractive women. What about the men who cannot pull no women?
They smash it all three.
Ugly, short, 400-pound, 500-pound men. They taking whatever. They grateful to take whatever they can get. They will pay for whatever they
praising Jesus.
Nigga, can't be living like this.
Yo, real shit.
How do y'all think these crack women get cracked? No,
I'm sorry. Hold on. I know niggas that like I know man whores. I know them, but they always say at least 5% of them they maybe didn't care, like then unattractive. But 30%.
They was lying.
Man whore. It's more for men who can't get women. Men who can't get women, bro. They taking anything, at any moment, any time of the day. Like no standards.
Hold on, I'm gonna be back. Let me go do some investigate. I'll be right back.
Now you about to go ask the rest of that. All of them nice in that house, Cheeky. They gonna lie.
Most men, when we're young, we just trying to get our numbers up. From 18 to a certain age, or whenever you start to a certain age, we slaying dragons, we killing goblins. It's like Lord of the Rings in this shit. It's like goddamn Game of Thrones. We slaying all the little beasts. So you getting your experience up. You learning your stroke. You learning your stroke count. You learning your moves.
And women would never do that. Women either gonna go for money or they gonna go for emotion. And majority of the time, they going for that emotional shit.
Yo, niggas don't even
going for the emotional shit or they going for money. It's no other ways around it.
Yo, niggas don't even do this shit Red Pill talking about. Niggas trying to bust a nut. That's it. Nigga ain't practicing. Niggas trying to get it off and get her out of there, man. That's what really.
How often would we be having sex if we just wanted to be like, oh, I just need to bust a nut. Let me just go find anybody in a club.
No,
everybody in a club. You go in the bathroom, everybody gonna walk in there.
Come on, y'all. Let's share.
Well, can I do one? Just one little point. By research, 75% of women are not experiencing orgasm. 10 to 15% of women never had an orgasm. So when it comes down to it, excuse me. When it comes down to it, a lot of these dudes is just out here fucking. Women out here fucking too. But the thing is, though, it gets down to that quality fucking. Now, when you get to that quality fucking, it's different. That quality dick or that quality pussy, oh yeah, it's gonna hit off the motherfucking chart.
Yeah, I think you're right, but I think what you're actually articulating lends itself to what Mary's saying. They have to get something else for the sex because they're not orgasming while having sex. So it seems like they need something else to be attached to the sex in order to do it. What she's saying seems like a pretty fair notion. It's hard for me to fathom it, but like again, when you look at the stats and the behaviors and what we see, it's like damn. Like I want Sherelle to be right because women. I'm thinking women have better. I'm just thinking that in that department, women. I just maybe I thought they had better conduct